In 19th century France, the flâneur or saunterer was a phrase used to describe a sort of urban explorer. Now, I heard about this flâneur recently and I thought, well, that sounds a lot like me. I spend much of my week wandering the beautiful streets of Chicago, savoring them like a fine IPA. So tonight, I'd like to walk you through a day in my life. These are my melancholy wanderings. My days all start the same. I wake up at 6 a.m. and head to the cafe to enjoy my usual meal of espresso and 17 macaroons. You see, I like my routine. I am a Taurus, an earth sign after all, which means that I indulge in life's more carnal pleasures, like eating out at restaurants and doing drugs while sitting down. I'm a man who craves adventure and new sensations, or as I like to call them, perfumes. Why would I waste my life indoors, meal prepping to save money to pay my student loans? I recently switched over from cigarettes to vapor pens to connect to the teenagers on my block. I told them that I only smoke the cucumber flavor, however, and then they threw a basketball at my penis. These are my melancholy wanderings. I stop at the park next. I can spend hours here watching the happy couples pass by and feeding Xanax to pigeons. Unlike most common people, I do not read in the park because, well, I am illiterate. Unless, of course, you count MTV's Siesta Key as a book. If that is the case, I am actually very well read. I love my beautiful city, Chicago. I think it is the best place in all of America to get blackout drunk while wearing a backpack. Like most artists, I do my best thinking on public transportation. My thoughts are frankly fucking insane, and sometimes I think that if I didn't have my moleskin to record them, I might do something very bad. My thoughts include things like, wow, why is everyone on here so poor? Do homeless people really look that bad, or are they wearing stage makeup? Why did they kick me off when I jewel on the bus? My melancholy wanderings. I hope that you understand that despite my massive intellect and wry wit, my life is not easy. You see, I can't find a good job, so I'm forced to work part-time on the street selling Smirnoff Ice to teenagers. It is a very good racket, and the kids do absolutely love my juice. Any money that I do make, however, I blow almost immediately on psychedelic drugs and tickets to see live jazz. The only thing that men like me love more than wandering the streets is live jazz music. I would rather never come again than never hear a trumpet. These are my melancholy wanderings. I try not to get too frustrated with my life or things that I see on the news. I think we all must remind ourselves that Donald Trump is a Gemini and might show his nice side soon. Two-faced. I know my shortcomings and I have come to terms with them. I know that it is a bit embarrassing to be an adult man petrified of Chucky the doll. I know that people will mock me at restaurants when I insist every time on giving my compliments to the chef. I know that I look extremely tired and bad for only being 25 years old. These are my melancholy wanderings. So yes, because of my chosen path in life, I do not have many friends. I comfort myself the same way most men like me do, listening to Led Zeppelin 4 on vinyl and buying hand grenades off of Amazon Prime. Towards the middle of the afternoon, I begin my deep, psychedelic, transcendental thoughts, and things start to get very strange. I think things like, have you ever wondered why a cigarette cannot be your girlfriend? Have you ever wondered why the only thing that I will eat for dinner is a croque madame? Have you ever wondered why people have never seen Santa Claus and Nanette in the same room? Voltaire once said, damn it. I forgot. My melancholy wanderings. While I have found peace in my waking life, I am unfortunately unable to control my dreams. For this reason, I have many night terrors. If you try to tell me that therapy could cure some of this stuff, I'm gonna call the fucking police. In my worst nightmare, I am reincarnated as an empty tall boy can of PBR. At first, I'm like, oh, sick, I freaking love that stuff. But quickly, I realize, oh no, someone is going to step on my ass. And they do. Hundreds of men who look just like me in their Carhartt jackets and beanies, rushing to get their will call tickets to see Chicago Indie Darlings, the beautiful band Whitney. I try to scream out to them, yo, I actually freaking know a guy who is in that band. Like, he's one of my buddies. I met him in college, and like he would come up to like Evanston and like chill with me at like parties, and like he was cool, man. And like I'm actually fucking comforted that those guys like have like this whole fucking thing figured out where like indie rock can still be like fucking humble and like homespun, and it's like they drink the same beers as me and like go to the same restaurants as me and eat the same fucking sandwiches. But they don't hear that. And then I wake up. And things are no different. I roll out of bed, walk to the boulangerie, and start my exploring again. I do not know what sights I will see on my journeys today. Perhaps I will sample a new flavor of vegan ice cream or see a cat fucking a dog. Regardless, I do know one thing, and with certainty, that I have over $120,000 in student loan debt and still do not know how to read. Thank you. These have been my melancholy wanderings.